Okay, welcome to day 5. This is the last day of my routine. I'm doing cardio. It is 6:09 a.m. and I like to start my day off with a run, hit the ground running. And as you can see, it's peaceful. There's no cars, no traffic at 6 a.m. I run along a busy road, so this is just the optimal time for me to get out. To start my run, I do a little dynamic stretch, warm up, a few movements that I learned in high school. They all have different names, but I'll break them down. I'm going to do some lunges. Then I'll do some squats. Then I'll do some toy soldiers. This is going to stretch your hamstring. You want to keep your posture straight when you're doing this. And you want to keep your heel on the ground. Try to touch your toes. I call the flamingo. This is a quad stretch. You can pretend you're like a skateboarder trying to do a gnarly trick on a quarter pipe. One of the best stretches for my hamstrings is going to be a sweeper. You're pretending you're sweeping the ground, but as you do it, you extend your leg. For cardio, there's 3 main things I work on: distance, speed, and consistency. Distance. How far can I go? Today, I'll be exercising for the same amount of time that I would in the gym. So, 30 minutes to an hour. And I'm sorry, I just gotta show you this view. It's beautiful. Which brings me to a side note. I always prefer to run outside. Shout out Mike Tyson. He said this in an interview on the JRE, but running outside compared to running inside, it's like night and day. It's a difference you can't compare. I prefer running outside. You can just hear the birds, you hear the ocean, you hear everything. It's like I mean, come on. Running out in something like this, it's beautiful. You can't compare this to running inside of a gym. As I was saying, I'll go for distance, speed, and consistency. Distance is how far am I gonna go? And like I was saying, I work out for about 30 to 90 minutes a day. And in 30 to 90 minutes, I can run about 5K to 15K. In miles, I'm not sure what that is. Maybe like 3 miles to 9. I'm not sure what the conversion is. But I'm going to run for about 30 minutes, which is my 5K, or 10K, which takes me about an hour. And that's not to say I'll only do 10K once a week or 5K once a week. I encourage anyone who's trying to stay fit to go out and try to do a few runs or cycle or go out and surf. Do whatever floats your boat. Just some exercise, play basketball, do anything. Just to keep your body active. That's the consistency part. Consistency is just getting out and doing it regularly and staying consistent throughout the week, throughout the month, the year. Go out, try to exercise at least once a day. It can be anything. I really enjoy running because You can set so many goals with running, and it's so easy to do. You don't need any equipment. You don't need anything except maybe running shoes. And yeah, invest in a good pair of running shoes. It'll save you just being able to run. Yeah, being able to run is such a good skill to have too. Being able to build up that cardiovascular endurance is vital to a healthy life. In the gym too, if you're able to run long distances at a fast pace, you'll be able to go way further in any aspect of life, because you're building up that grit, that tenacity. It teaches your mind and your body how to go long distances for further, how to suffer a little longer, because cardio can be fun, especially when you're doing it or after the fact. You know, you look back and you say, wow, I just ran 5K. You almost feel proud of yourself. Oh, here comes the car. But I'd say the hardest part about cardio, the hardest part about running is just getting out there and starting. Beginning a run is much harder than finishing a run. And the proof is in the pudding. If you get out and you set a goal for yourself, like today I'm gonna run for 30 minutes, also the speed, that's another goal you can achieve. Getting a faster time, maybe trying to shave your 5K down from 30 minutes to 25 minutes. That's a big gap. So there's so many goals you can achieve with running. Whew. I was also just running at like, I don't even know, a 6 minute kilometer pace. That's like my zone 1, where I'm able to still speak. It's my conversational pace. I'm not puffed. I'm not like gasping for air. I'm just running at a conversational pace. I'm still able to speak while I'm running. And it's almost like a jog, I'd say. You know, a jogging pace. On days where I'm trying to achieve a goal in how fast I run, I will be huffing and puffing. I'll be breathing a lot more. Breathing technique, it helps with weightlifting. It also helps with running. If you're able to breathe while you run, you can go a lot further. In through the nose, out through the mouth. There's plenty of tutorials online on breath work, and I'm not that qualified, but I just say keep on breathing. One way to improve your speed is interval running. So sprint, rest. You're running and you're picking mile markers like these red signs. You can use telephone poles, you can use guardrails, whatever is around you. Get creative, and you run for a stint, you sprint, and then you jog. There's a lot of things I believe about running. I've listened to a lot of podcasts. I've ran with a lot of different runners, and it's believed to be one of the best cardio exercises, simply because we were meant to run. You can cycle, you can skip rope. There's so many other forms of cardio, but running, there's just something about it. It's so natural. It comes to us as kids, just wanting to be able to run. You may think to yourself, oh, I don't want to get into running. I don't want to be a runner. But there's other forms of cardio. Running's just so easy, and it can be difficult, especially if you're not used to it. Your joints, they'll feel sore after a good run. Your muscles will feel tired. Your calves will burn. You might have a sore throat from all the huffing and puffing. The heaviest I've been is about like 90 kilograms, just over 200 pounds. And running can suck. It can suck getting into it. But the more you stay consistent, the easier it gets. To make it personal, I could only run maybe 2 kilometers at a time when I first got into running, and I would only run on trails because pavement and asphalt too hard on my knees, too hard on my joints. But run after run, I was able to do a little bit more, go a little bit faster. I had a lot of friends who pushed me. I think my first 10K I did, it was in an hour, and I just felt like crap the next day. Like my knees were all bruised, and it was hard for me to stand the next day. Everything was just sore. But another car. I really fell in love with it, and it does sound sickening just beating yourself up for the fun of it, but it's healthy, and it doesn't sound like just getting your joints all sore and pushing yourself to the limit. It does not sound like fun, but believe me, I've been doing it for years now, and I just can't get enough of it. Sounds like I'm a sadist, but really, it's become just a healthy habit of mine now. I don't run at times. There'll be seasons where you won't see me logging runs, but I'm always trying to get into it because I know when I'm running, I feel so much better than when I'm not. I just feel healthier. I feel less lethargic in the morning. If I get up and have a good run, that sets up the whole rest of my day for success. I sleep better, and I just feel more energized throughout the day. Running, of course, it's my cup of tea. It's my choice of cardio, but I fervently say get into cardio. If running's not your thing, then please get into cycling, get into basketball, surfing, any kind of sport or exercise that's going to get you into the low frequency of just doing rather than, sitting around or thinking about it. Actually just getting out there and having fun while you're exercising is important. It's really important to exercise, and it's really important to have fun while you exercise. And there's a lot to be said about running and cardio. There's a lot to be said about exercise and fitness. So much that I can't explain, but I hope in this 5-day tutorial, whatever you want to call it, if you found my channel and if you found these videos, or if you're my friends watching this, I just encourage anyone to get out, stay healthy, stay in shape, and donate.